Welcome back guys on my YouTube channel. Today I'm super pumped because I have here the new KTM 390 Adventure. This bike, which was provided by KTM Italy, will sit with me for 1 year, and this will give us the chance to test it really in depth. The first test I'm gonna do will be the first 2,000 kilometers, which means also the first 1,000 kilometers service, where I'll also share with you the costs of this first service. But with no further ado, let me quickly describe you the bike and the technical details. The engine is a 4-stroke engine, 373 cubic centimeters and a horsepower of 43. The engine sits underneath the trellis frame that takes inspiration from the Dakar rally bikes and in particular the 450 rally replica. At the same time, the full bike looks like the smaller sister of the KTM 790 Adventure. The dry weight of the KTM 390 Adventure is 158 kilograms and the fuel tank holds up to 14.5 liters, which means over 400 kilometers of fuel autonomy. Looking at the wheels, we have a front 19-inch wheel and a rear 17-inch wheel. That gives us a seat height of 855 millimeters. Moving on to the suspensions, we find a set of WP Apex fully adjustable suspensions in compression and rebound, with the front fork that's 43 millimeters and has a travel of 170 millimeters, whereas the rear has a travel of 177 millimeters. Like for the 790, we have a TFT display with handlebar commands, and we have almost the same functionality as the 790. We can deactivate the traction control and also deactivate the ABS. The windshield can be placed in 2 positions. It doesn't seem to have a great protection, but in this test we're gonna analyze every detail of this bike as I have it for a long time, and we'll split up the videos in separate videos. The first video coming out after this will be the night test. I'm gonna see how the headlight performs. Then we'll also go on the highway to do a speed test. First, to see what's the top speed of the KTM 390 completely stock, but also to analyze the protection we have from the wind and if we get any buffeting. But clearly, other than the road tests, we are gonna also do some off-road tests, see how it handles gravel roads, and then also we'll try and do something more technical, always keeping on the Continental TKC 70 tires, which are the OEM tires with which the bike is delivered here in Italy. But who is KTM targeting really with this KTM 390 Adventure? Is it a bike for girls that want to get into adventure riding? Is it a bike for young kids? Or is it a bike that can become a daily drive? I'm gonna give you my personal opinion and try to describe to you who I think is the perfect candidate to buy this bike, which has a really interesting price, because here in Italy it's sold for 6,550 euros. With the sun going down, it's time to start our first test, the night test. So stay tuned, subscribe to the channel, and see you soon. Ciao! Just realized I have a mirror lens. Don't think it's ideal for the night test, so we'll have to go back to the workshop, get a clear lens, and then I can start the test.